There goes JG using some action to find Donovan.
And Clingan did the rest at 7-2 with 2 mitts. Here's Nurkic. That's a real hot toss, too strong, coming off long and Sharp with it. Shaden going to work, trying to avoid Jones, who is a very good defender. Up top here to Clingan. On the weave to Monty Kamara with it. Simons catch, shoot, 3, no. And it's Booker who comes down with the board. Nurkic, always a good passer with his face to the rim. Taking a look here and surveying an opportunity or two. Simons trying to deny Booker. Cross court, grabbed by O'Neal. 7 to shoot for Jones. Back to O'Neal, raises up, pump fakes. They force him to put it on the deck where he's vulnerable. You can see Clingan step up, change the arc of that shot, and Simons digs it away from Nurkic. Heads the other way with the handle. Sharp check by O'Neal, step back for 3. Good to see him take charge early here, look to eat. Durant in the front court to Jones. Nurkic rolls to the hole, makes contact with Clingan, turns off the action. Clingan may have gotten a piece of that a lot in the offseason. Prime was raving about him. Chauncey says, yeah, well, we'll see. He said, I'm a believer now. Sharp outside to Kamara, and Tumani will raise for 3, and the rebound grabbed by Nurkic.
That's how the receivers, they're athletic enough to play at this end. You need a skill.
A steal and a turnover a game. Yeah. Simons off the Clingan screen, straight away look at 3. That bounds off, and the rebound grabbed by Durant. Blazers getting some good looks here early. Booker hesitates, now takes it into 5th to the baseline. They rotate it outside with 15 to shoot. Plenty of time, and the ball's touched 4 sets of hands. Jones hangs in the air, nice bounce pass to Nurkic for the jam.
He'll get 2 people to drag with him and then set up his big man like that.
Sharp works his way to the baseline, engineers a pass here to Kamara. 8 to shoot. Jeremy from the elbow. Clingan steps out for the board. Reset for the Blazers. Sharp a 3. Again, a good look for the Blazers.
Yep.
Portland off to a 1-for-7 start, unfortunately, from the field. Booker comes off a screen. Nobody in the vicinity. Missed the 3. Simons into front court. Draws the attention of Booker. Clingan trying to come to get him a hit. Steps out. Gives it back to Simons. Screens for Ant. And a 15-footer's good.
That's a big screen, Kev. Yeah. That's the one like that.
Grandma felt that one.
Oh, man. DC.
On her rocket chair, she fell off the porch. She's okay. Don't worry about her. Durant, a 15-footer.
Off the chair now. So Donovan, we like you getting your teammates open, but don't have Grandma fall off the porch.
She's tough. Pump fake, turn, nice bounce pass to Sharp, working along the end. You've watched Beverly Hillbillies, haven't you?
Yes.
There you go. 10-4 count. Suns on top. Durant trying to keep JG on his hip. Step back, floats it. Got it. Oh, he's just been dynamite since the age of 18, coming out of D.C. Second pick in the draft to the Sonics. Right behind Greg Oden. Here's Sharp outside for 3. Drilled it. Shaden Sharp.
He's looking for that shot today.
Jaden has not been shooting the 3 well. 21% from 3 over the last 8 games. Good to see it go through for him. O'Neal's been red hot. That one falls way short. Scoot with it. Hands off to Clingan, trailing for 3. O'Neal the rebound. KD working on the veteran JG, goes under the screen. Crossover, Durant comes to a 2-footed stop and then springs into action, sealing the deal with a 12-footer.
And highest percentage of shots from the mid-range in the NBA, and that's the reason why. They got one of the game's best ever at it, and Kevin Durant leading the way.
Grant lines up a triple, knocked it. Grant 6 of 7 from 3 in that 3rd quarter alone the other night. Here's Jones in deep for a float. 6 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Tumani with it. Grant waits. Clingan trying to get something on Durant. Grant into the lane, over to Scoot for 3. Finding the open shooter, it's Sharp again, around and out. Blazers open up 2 of 10 from 3. Suns a lead of 6. Just underway here in the 1st quarter. Tyus Jones to the inline. And another floater. Lamar is getting in deep.
And guys, as you heard him say earlier, of course, he learned a lot from Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. And we forget how young he is. He said he grew up with them on his walls as posters. Incredible.
It really is. Tabani in his second year. Originally starting at Georgia, then on to Dayton. Second round pick of the Phoenix Suns. So we've got some news for you. As we mentioned at the top of the program, Rob Williams III, active and ready to play for the Blazers tonight, steps in for Donovan Clingan, who got the start here tonight. Minutes restriction for Donovan Clingan. Played 15 minutes against San Antonio the other night. Chauncey, while not giving us the number, said he could go north of 15 minutes tonight. On as well during that dead ball. The timeout. 10 to shoot here for the Blazers on the inbounds, and JG goes to work. Swings it outside. Scoot Henderson operating with three. He's got to get something up there and make a play on the rim. Comes off.
Feel like, oh man, if we could have just held on to that guy. That's the kind of piece, a young piece, championship contending type teams are looking for.
In the meantime, the Suns are raving about this guy, number 4, standing beneath the rim there, wearing the Suns jersey. It's Oso Ighodaro, 6'10" rookie out of Marquette. He's seeing minutes, 17 minutes a night, 19 appearances this year, getting 4 points, 4 rebounds. And everybody down here raves about his passing ability. JG, a 3, heaves it, scores it. Grant picking up.
We rave about Scoot Henderson's passing ability and the vision, knowing where that pass needs to go. He makes the simple pass, Kev, as good as any young player in the league. The one pass away or the skip, just the easy, simple pass that needs to get there. When he locks in on it, he can deliver it.
Gadara goes to work, a little bounce in his step, flipped it up and in. Up the floor, Turbo took it in deep. Ighodaro detaches, sends it to Grayson Allen. Back to Ighodaro, ripped to the ball. Scoot Blazers, and Anthony Simons comes back. Scoot off the Williams screen, here to Banton on the wing. Obvious screen and roll with Banton, got in deep, laid it up and in as Monty.
Guys who can score and facilitate on the floor right now, Kev. The Blazers, the only team in the league with 3 players all together here now. Let's see how they match the bucket from Phoenix.
Booker got a free look, 6-point lead now for the Suns. Rob Williams handling. 7-game absence for Rob due to the concussion protocol. He sets a screen, freeing Simons for a triple. That is off, and again, that's been the theme here for the Blazers. Getting good attempts up there at 3 of 13, however, from 3-point range. Booker, a step back. He
gets into the paint and pushes them off kilometers.
And shot the ball well, 7 of them.
That's the differentiator, Kev. He shot the ball well. That's what he's been doing as of late. That's different than the beginning of the season, shooting the ball well. But he's been playing well all season. He's been impacting the game in different areas from game 1.
The Suns have been very good in the paint, a 12-6 advantage. They've only attempted 4 threes in their 18 offerings. Here comes Booker again, this time out on the wing. And a 3 for Ighodaro is off, and the rebound recovered by Monty Morris, the longtime vet. Booker throws a fade pass in the corner here to Grayson Allen. Allen muscles into the paint, fadeaway jumper, no. Rebound, Denny Advia. Denny up the floor, he's in turbo mode, hangs on, and
made the play defensively. He switched out to a man he wasn't guarded against the drive, affected the shot, and then ran the floor and got it back. It vacated that area for the offensive rebound now to become available for the Suns.
And change of pace into the lane. Scoop, no. Off the glass, grabbed his own miss. And on the reset after 2 attempts, he coaxes it home. Yep. Delano, just 8 minutes against San Antonio, scored a point. That's his lowest output.
Blazers switching everything, but here they bring the double team on a fire.
Allen the 3.
Not just solid man-to-man, they're also throwing 2 at him at different times, trying to keep him off balance early.
Allen shooting 38% from 3. Crossing over, Scoop got in deep, muscles up over Booker, won't go. Ighodaro with the recovery, up the floor, he'll facilitate. Three is off. Running it down is Ryan Dunn. Jabari Walker, who started against San Antonio, steps in now for the Blazers. His first run here of the evening. Booker bouncing to Iguodala. Over into the corner for Morris. He'll heave and miss. Follows his own miss. Booker to Allen. Yes, sir. Nails his second triple. And the Suns lead it here by 12. Bent trying to get something up to end the them though threes. They're just 3 of 14 at the end of one.
That's where, Kev, when people say it's a make or miss league, what the Blazers went through in that first quarter is an example. That's when teams can get shots. Here we go again. Getting a shot, and now he makes it. So this is a bit of a make or miss type of game. Now, if one of these teams can do something defensively to complicate matters for the opponent, then it's a little different.
Well, the Suns, of course, had some opportunities in the paint until Allen came in and dropped a couple of corner threes. Here's Morris. He gets in deep, running to the hole to lay it up and in. You saw Tyus Jones do it a couple of times early in the first quarter. Look at the paint point, 16-10 advantage, Suns. Avdia drops in on a double. He throws out of it here to Banton. Back to Delano from Simons. That's way wide right. Off the glass, taken long by Kevin Durant. Blazers quickly get back defensively. Sharp picking up KD. The 36-year-old Durant, 17 years in the league. Better than 29,000 points. And then step back.
And then he'll shoot right over the top.
Don't call him a 7-footer, but he uses that 6'10 and a half, 6'11 frame to gain an advantage.
Yeah. And leans back a lot of times.
Avdia, catch, shoot three, ribbon off into the hands of Morris. Suns team playing without Bradley Beal tonight. Didn't play on Friday against Utah because of a sore right knee. Timeout called by the Suns.
As the Blazers were preparing to play a zone defense.
Mix up between Durant and Allen.
No, Nurk was involved.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Here's Simons. Head up. Blazers pulled it within 10. And coming off a sensational effort. 30 against San Antonio. Durant triggers and misses. Avdia has it ripped away by Allen. Outside to KD. One dribble on the deck for three. Ball grabbed by Shaedon Sharpe. He'll survey as he brings it across. Allen keeps his body in front of him. Shaedon persists. Nice counter to Allen. Knocked it down. Allen makes contact.
Lunging that way. He will just chill like that.
It's early in the season. 13-11 on the year, tied for 7th in the West. Simons nearly lost grip on it. He found the handle to Delano. Back inside.
Kind of had two options there, because if he wasn't going to DC, I was afraid Shaedon might have thought about jumping over Donovan's back to go get that lob. He wanted it too.
Nice trip down the floor for the Blazers. Clingan steps back. It's a piece of that Morris offering. Comes up short. Durant step back. No. Ball swatted on an 8-0 run. Pull here to within 5. 9 to shoot for the Suns. Durant sees 3 defenders. Flips in the corner to Morris. He sees Clingan. Outside, Royce O'Neal for 3. Back iron. Shaedon Sharpe will bring it across. He draws the attention of Durant. Wheels it outside out of a double team. They pump it inside to Clingan. He'll lay it up and in. Great 10-0 Blazer run to pull within 3. Durant off a screen, elevating for 3. Rebound grab by Simons. Out of backcourt he comes. Inside out dribble. Flings here to Sharpe. Banton. 13 to shoot for Avdia for 3. Teed it up. And Durant comes down with a board. Gets an early hit on Simons, who plays above. Suns up 3. Suns over their last 6. Make it 7 as Durant's 3 is off. Rebound to Banton. The Blazers, in the meantime, have hit 4 of their last 5 shots. Banton off the Clingan screen. Donovan rolls. High bank, no. And the rebound collected by the Suns, and Tyus Jones on the push into the paint. To O'Neal, giving to Durant. Running at him is Banton. He missed another one.
He's missing a lot of open shots.
Simons comes the other way. Denny Avdia just did thread.
Good. He's missing a lot of these open looks. He's 4 of 11 from the field. He's 90%. And then he'll maybe make the next 3 or 4 after that. and that's why he's one of all time.
1 of 7 in the quarter this time. He took it in deep, where you say he loves to operate. There at about 12 feet. Banton, straight arms Durant to the baseline he comes. Turns it outside off a Klingon screen, and then Klingon does the rest. Up top on a lob to the rim. He came crashing down. 6:27 to go in the second period. KD again getting to that same spot. Feeds it inside to Nurk. Outside to Jones. Yep.
First time in his career, back-to-back games, making at least 5 of them. He's feeling good.
He had 19 and 11 with no turnovers the other night. Here comes on a pick a Koke here, and Rob Williams III back in. Cleared to play after a 7-game absence because of the concussion protocol. Grant coming off a Kamara screen up top to Sharp. Drives it on Booker, swings it outside to JG, 7 to shoot. Grant muscles to the glass.
Filtration out to JG, forced a closeout that opened up that right-hand drive for Jeremy.
Booker with 8 to shoot. Grant on him defensively. Booker crosses, and Durant then takes it for 7th best in the West as we go to action tonight. Out of the corner, O'Neal will bring it in play. KD step back. Yes, sir. Mid-range. He's now 6 of 13 and has 12.
That's the kind of shot. If a coach starts tripping on his defense about that, you go, Coach, what do you want me to do? Oh, wow. So that's 2 sides of, Coach, what you want me to do? You go guard Rob Williams then, if you think you could do something with that. You get a hand up on Kevin Durant.
Sharp with a beautiful pass, too. Here's Booker at the point. Jones looking at Durant. Anderson on him. KD will turn into a fade. And Grant comes down with a rebound. Sharp in transition. Catch and shoot 3. No. Tumani at the rim. And that pulls the Blazers back to within 4.
Well, Shaden not being bashful at all, getting that ball up, and his counterpart, Tumani. Those young athletes, they know each other's game, and he knew that shot was going to charge. Oh,
Booker had an ample opportunity to see him. He had his face to the basket. He could see the defender.
Yeah, Tumani second best in the NBA right now, taking charges. 10 of them. That would have put him tied for first with Podziemski from Golden State had he gotten that one.
Grant into the lane, swoops in, high hanging runner, no rebound. Rob Williams second. Tyus Jones operating. Out it comes to Booker. Devin Booker, 25 a game. Sharp in deep. The bounce pass to Tumani gets away from Kamara. Durant can't handle it coming up the floor. Scoot gives to JG. Is wide open for 3. That's off. Sharp, nice play to angle by Plumlee. Keep it alive for Grant. Handing to Sharp. A reverse, no. Heartbreaker. Tapped up by Grant. It's off the mark. Plumlee pries it free. Sends it ahead to Durant. 2-on-1 downhill. And O'Neal scores.
That was nice the way he turned his wrist to redirect the ball, but couldn't cash in.
Blazers 5th in the league in offensive rebounds a game, nearly 13. Scoot off a screen from Rob Williams III. Rob will roll. The lob is up, and with the left hand, he gobbled it up. Just gobbled it up on a Sunday morning. Oh. That was brunch for Rob Williams III. 2:28 left here in the second. 5-point lead. Cross-court pass intercepted by JG. Advanced it here to Kamara. Up the floor he comes. Muscles in on Durant, just trying to get something up there. O'Neal hands off to Booker. He's in front court. He flattens JG. What's going on? 46. DeAndre Ayton not with the Blazers tonight. He is ill. Right ankle. Booker splits a pair of free throws. Bradley Beal out tonight for the Suns as well. Advia up the floor, sets up Kamara for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Royce O'Neal with it. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Allen comes to screen. He'll roll away. Jones again off the bounce into the lane. Deceptively quick. He's hit 3 nice looking floaters here in this game. Simons. Advia jump pass outside JG for 3. Allen recovers. Quick hit ahead to midcourt. Booker goes to work. O'Neal with a pump fake. 7 points, shooting 58% from the field. The Suns on an 11-2 rampage right now, leading at 57-46. A minute left in the second. Simons on the edge, double. They rotate out of it. Sharp hesitates. Booker gets in front of him. He counters with a drive and kick number to Kamara with success for a 3. Tumon.
Create the action. They know he's going to draw 2 defenders, or at least a defender and a half, and then they have Denny as the outlet. The time before, Denny kind of rolled into the paint. That time, as you see a turnover here, being a playmaker or popping out and doing the same thing.
So Iguodala on the floor now for the Suns. 6'10". He'll step out and defend Simons. Ant sizes him up. They spread the floor. He goes with that left hand on a high bank up and in. Sweet move from Simons.
Phoenix decided to switch everything there because the last 2 times when they've showed extra attention to Ant on the perimeter, they've gotten beat. The Blazers have gotten a good look, and they scored on the most recent one. That time they switch it. Anthony still hasn't answered.
Suns by 6 with 3. Over to Booker. Behind the back. Lost the handle. Got it back. Will he get it off in time? 24 attempts. A lot of them were great, clean looks, but 6 of 24 in the first half. You know they're better than that. Nurkic trying to set a screen up top. Could go north of 15 minutes. That was his restriction a few nights ago on Friday night against San Antonio. So we'll see. Booker coming off a screen from Nurkic. Nurkic rolls.
What a play.
Kamara reaches in and deflects it away. It's grabbed by Simons up the floor, dancing into the paint, trying to find.
And then Tumani, who's not supposed to be guarding the big, realized, okay, split second, my big made a decision. I got to get a block.
By Klingon, who just set a screen to free DC a moment ago. It was massive. Cross-court skip pass, grabbed by Kamara, trying to shake and bake. They'll rotate it up top. Klingon goes to work. That one underthrown by Simons, but right to Kamara. In he comes with a right-hand bank off the window. Here's Durant. Steps up for 3. Illegal screen set by Nurkic.
These highlighters rolling. Shaden is still getting busy. He's getting to work. This ain't Shaden that's waiting for the game to come to him, Kev. He's
Correct.
taking it.
Yeah, I love this. And he was freed up by... Tied at 57. Booker trying to break the stalemate with a 3 that's off. Klingon the rebound. Sharp into front court. Klingon again, making his presence known. O'Neal looking in the rear view. Sharp here to Simons for 3. Yes, sir. Look.
Good from Shaden, because Tyus Shaden has turned a lot of attention towards him, and now he uses that to get Anthony.
And Sharp up the floor, checks the rear view, and packs it with a right hand.
Murray had to.
Look how well Donovan guards in that screen roll game, how he can slow up the ball handler and then still get back to his man and then do that. At the end of the possession, his man that he's guarding decides to pop out to the 3-point line. And a lot of big guys, they'll feel comfortable around the paint and don't really want to go out there, even if it's their man sometimes. That's not the case with DC. Out there, Tyus Jones pick up the ball in the middle of the floor.
Simons outside, getting it back from Klingon, triggers a 3. Nurk the rebound, and the quick outlet pass clears midcourt to Booker. Trying to work Shaden Sharp to the middle, slants in, a high runner.
He got DC. Kev, he got clean Kong down there.
You can see him, couldn't he? Bounce pass, Simons into the lane. Sharp dispatches to Kamara, back to Ant. Simons off the high screen. Kamara unloads a 3, and it's O'Neal who takes the board to Booker.
Go get this money.
Into the paint.
Oh, he tried to.
Replay, setting a nice screen. Side 2, Klingon at the rim for the lay-in.
JG.
How about a 38-28 paint point advantage Blazers?
Phoenix, they'll feast in the mid-range game a lot with this guy right here, with Kevin Durant. You know, those are their shots right there. He gets into the paint, but it's the Suns in Durant and Booker, they have 2 of the 8 players in the league who shoot at least 5 2-point pull-up jump shots on this squad alone. And Bradley Beal, whenever he gets active, he can join that mix.
Sharp with a cast from 3 won't go. He's 1 of 6 out there. The Blazers 7 of 28, 25% from 3. Jones trying to break down Kamara, who rips the ball away while backpedaling and then saves it to Sharp. He clears midcourt. Kamara comes into the picture, swoops in with a high runner. No, Kamara stays in.
Taking the charge, you cannot name an aspect of defense that he is not already very good at.
And plays 1 through 5.
and can pressure 1 through 5.
Booker off the screen. Williams stepped out, made his presence known. Kamara clears it to Grant, over to Sharp, steps into a triple in transition. A little flat coming off into the hands of Nurkic. Durant the other way. He arcs a high one up there. That won't go. Grant comes down with it. Jeremy head up, scanning. Accelerates into.
Well, defensively, he's #1 in one particular play, and he averages the highest average speed. That's faster than a Cobra, though. I don't know.
That's a great question. And we've got a crack staff that will work on that. O'Neal out of the corner, a standstill triple for Royce O'Neal, who came back in the best shape of his career, said Rex Chapman, told us before the ball game. O'Neal now in his 8th year. 5 years in Utah and a year at Brooklyn. Kamara handling up top, pitches over to Rob Williams III. Now to Denny Advia. There's a screen set and a foul called. And
like how fast he's actually moving, or just the distance that he's covering throughout the duration of the game?
Well, the stat is average miles per hour defensively, and it's about 4.7 miles per hour. But if you just kind of retranslate all those numbers, it gets to 400 feet per minute on the floor. So it's just total distance traveled per minute.
Got it. See, Tom is one of those fancy calculators. Remember the calculators? This used to be 1 + 1 = 2. No, then they start having the pi and all the
started having the pie.
Yeah. Not the edible pie. Is that where you're going?
That goes back to the beginning of the ages.
Yeah, but they didn't have
Plato.
They didn't,
the very essence of Greece. We're tied at 67. Henderson the bounce.
Go get it.
Oh! Technology 69-67 count. Government still trying to figure out Kamara in the night sky. 2-point lead for the Blazers. KD up top, a 3. Triggers no. Good closeout by Denny. Got up close. Williams unloads. Here comes Scoot up the floor in deep. And the Suns seriously now.
Okay.
I mean, that's like 4.
It could be the best.
Scoot gets it done at the line. The Blazers lead at 71-67 on his 2 free throws. Now he'll shadow the ball. He works on Jones with 4 minutes left in the third. Jones off a screen into a 3. Got it. Tyus Jones at 15 points. Off a screen set by Williams III out of 5. Blazers on top by 1. Jones into front court. Up to Booker for 3. Chauncey.
We'll see if they get another one tonight. That'll tie a season high for lob dunks. Back to you guys.
Simons loses the handle on the ball. Booker comes up the floor, and Simons dropping back defensively. And Booker with 19. Likely put him on the big screen. Back those assertions up into the lane. Took a caboose as he rammed into Plumlee on the fly. Delano's still down, holding his back. Allen gets rid of a 3. Banton gets up into all 4s. He just wants to get out of the way. Yeah, he's momentarily stunned. He's going to limp to the sideline. Advia shoots and scores.
Coach Billups telling
him on the bench. On the buttocks. To 3 at 77-74 after 2:52 left, third quarter. Good tight game. Scoot Henderson operating.
good back door.
Beautiful pass inside. Oh, it almost stuck up there. Jabari stayed with it twice and laid it in.
That's all Jabari knows. If there's anybody you want down there on that kind of miss, give me. Jabari is right up there with anybody else because he goes after those.
Ryan Dunn tried to pop out, but Scoot shades out there, so Booker maintains control, giving it to Jones. Back to Booker. Driving kick to Dunn. And Scoot running. Scoot off the screen. Grant eases into a triple. Plumlee soars in for the rebound. And up come the Phoenix Suns with Monte Morris handling. And gesturing toward Booker, who curls off a screen. Got it. And points. This holiday season, give the man with the Rip City clothing. Booker splits a pair. Booker scored the last 8 for the Suns, who will take a lead of 2 here to the under 2-minute mark. Avdia centering pass to Walker for 3. Ryan Dunn the rebound. Both teams sorting it out here in the last minute and a half of the third. Trying to set an agenda for the fourth quarter. Booker in deep. Out to Allen. Disappears there and blends in.
Yep, that's his job.
Scoot warily with the left-hand dribble. Steps back, shoots. Came up short, volleyed in the air. Grayson Allen with it, takes it on the fly. Bounces to Ryan Dunn. 1:06 left here in the third. Don't be shocked if Allen gets another look at it. He's over there in the corner again in front of the Blazer bench. Booker with it, bouncing in low to Dunn. Works his way along the inline.
Screener, a ghost screener, just to create some confusion where he can catch it with an advantage.
7-point Suns advantage. Simons operating, 8 to shoot. Between the wickets, sees 2, finds Denny, 4-3, got it, Denny out of here.
In 15 straight games now, Kev, that's a career high for him. He showed last year he could shoot a career high percentage at 37% from the three-point line. And I think it's only going to grow with the confidence, the added responsibility, and opportunity here in Portland.
Suns with 3. Morris hands off to Dunn. Got to get rid of it. Does. Long ball. Avdia after. Trying to short hop it. Allen picks it up. Catch, shoot. Morris won't count.
At the end of the third.
At the end. Swings it into the paint. Finds Allen for 3. Missed it again. Rebound Grant. Jeremy belt high dribble. Avdia has a small one on him. Backing down on Morris. Double to Klingon. He's got a 3 in the air. That looked good when it left his hands. In the barrel, but popped out. Morris in the front court, turns on the burners to the baseline. Avdia turns him outside. Now Nurk backs, bumps, turns the beast with a hook. Double team, missed it wildly. Avdia, good help defense. Grant the other way. Grant on the edge, takes Booker in deep. Nurkic come better than he did 5 minutes ago. But we'll get the official word from Brooke here in a moment. Here's Grant with a catch, a shoot, a 3, no rebound. Grabbed out of there by Klingon. Dislodged and covered by Durant. Brooke tells us that he is good to go, cleared to go. Delano Banton, good news. Coming off the screen, Durant leans in, a hopper, got it from 15 feet straight away.
So for Durant, 3 matchups now against the Blazers, dating back to the 2013-2014 season. He has scored at least 20 points. And it's happened sometimes like this. He comes into a fourth quarter.
30-7 against San Antonio with no turnovers and 11 of 11 from the line. Just a phenomenal line for Ant. Nurk goes to work inside, and again the big man goes.
Not necessarily because they are fearful that they're going to get created. You never know. There's a lot of reasons why you make those kind of decisions, and we'll see if they adjust.
Suns up 6. Avdia quick spin, lost his footing. Durant, Kevin into front court. Cross-court pass, Allen in transition, around and out. And again, Allen with a clean look missing. Simons out ahead to Avdia. Goes right at Morris, shoves him aside, drives it inside. Scoop won't go. Klingon. Avdia to the line. They missed them both. Durant comes down with a rebound. Suns up 6, 9.5 left, fourth quarter. Durant across the timeline. He is met by Kumar. Now they switch it with Denny. Avdia defending Durant. Step back won't go. Nurkic sneaks inside in the clutter. 3 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. Blazers need a bucket here. Simons takes Dunn off the Klingon screen. Step back. No. Klingon trying to keep it alive does, but Nurkic pries it free. Dunn screens, rolls, Klingon in there, blocks the
majority, the great majority of the rest of the league. But 3, because of what those 3 guys can do to a defense. 30.
Phillips was asked about that before the game. He coined the phrase innate gravity. I like that. Here's sharp handling. Simons now takes it, approaches the 3. Dunn Klingon, remember, playing with 5 fouls on the floor at the 8:30 mark here of the 4th. Kamara trying to fight over the screen. Nurkic got
the basket while knowing you're trying to chip a little side of his body.
So that's the 4th on Nurkic into the lane. Sharp, the runner, blocked, grabbed by Klingon, got up a shot, but missed it. He didn't quite get square to the target. Durant out to Morris, takes it into a bevy of Blazers, challenging Klingon, who of course has 5 fouls, and Advia. Portland 1 of 7 shooting from the field here in the quarter. Suns are 4 of 9 and have outscored the Blazers 11-3. Sharp is impeded by Allen. With Kamara, Grant, Sharp, and Simons. 10 to shoot. Sharp handling, gets a screen from Williams. Off it goes to Grant, out of the corner for 3. JG now to within 9. Grant this evening 3 of 8. He has 14. He's got 17. Simons on the Williams screen. Toys with a dribble. Out to Sharp. Catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Nurkic seals off Williams to the rebound. Grant gambles on the outlet. Durant comes the other way, working with an advantage. Nurk in deep. Hook pass to Allen. To O'Neal, to the money man. Durant missing short, and Kamara the rebound. Quick little twitch. Crossover. Simons in deep. Nurk knows that move. Bothered him. He missed it. Rebound Durant. 6:32 left, 4th quarter. Cross court pass. Nurkic with it. Over to Allen. Hesitates. Now drives it into the lane. Embellishes. Misses. Largest lead of the night. Allen goes down. Gonna call. Blazers need to make hay right now. Sharp with the inbounds. In he comes. Nurkic steps over to block the shot. Jones with it on the advance. Kicked away by Grant. Here's Jones. Mr. X with a crossover on the Nurkic screen. Steps back. Pop scores. Boy, he's been murdered tonight.
Yep, he's reading Rob Williams there to see is Rob going to come out from the restricted area to come get him. And if the answer is no, the result is a Jones jump shot.
16-point Suns lead. 5:46 to play here in the 4th. Simons trying to get by the man Mountain Nurkic. Finds Kamara raising and scoring on the.
Who gets the screen and release and gets to the open area. And that gives all 5 Blazer starters double-figure scoring. Kev, it's the 5th time this season that has happened for the Blazers. And it's early. And last year, throughout the whole season, that only happened 3 times.
Durant behind the back. Steadies. Pops no. Sharp the rebound. Blazers led by the 14 of Grant. Everybody else falls in line. Kamara. Lost the handle. It rolls free here to Sharp. 10 to shoot. Shaden trying to turn the corner. Got caught up. Outside to Grant. He drives into the lane. Out to Kamara for 3. No. Williams is after it. Grabbed by Durant. Long lead pass to O'Neal to lay it up and in. Blazers just
up until that time, Kev, they've been able to score in the half court. They've been able to run this type of action. There goes the Blazers now.
Beautiful.
Getting something out of it. But times when the Blazers have been relegated to perimeter stuff and trying to, make the one-on-one, have been able to win that matchup as consistently as the Suns have been able to the times they get into that scenario.
Booker fires it outside, and Jones shoots a pill from 3-point range.
Tyus Jones actually leads the Suns in touches per game, and he's 27th in the NBA with 71.4. He's 9th in the league at 67. So they'll run stuff through Tyus, and he'll be a play finisher. And that's a nice answer from the Blazers, but
steps back out on the floor after taking that awesome fall earlier in the quarter. Durant with it. On the deck with the dribble. The pull-up cast is good. Kevin Durant sifting his way into the paint. KD, 7 assists, 7 boards.
Depending on what the Suns do here over the next minute, this could be the game where Durant does not get to 20. Good find, Delano. Yeah.
Conversations during some dead balls here when he's come down here on this.
Say in your Hall of Fame speech. since I will be there.
Just good-natured stuff.
First ballot.
Booker gives to Durant. Catch, shoot. Drew the foul. He knew it.
with that wall.
Grant settles in. Split.
He got his 20. The job is done.
He relaxed. Avia turns the corner in the lane to lay it up and in.
Tumani did that early teammate score. He does it again there. He just holds that positioning to let the teammate have a free lane.
Durant off to Booker. Backing it down.
Good hands, Anthony.
And grabbed by Kamara. Centering pass Avia. Turbo takes it right to the bank. He's fouled.
Wow. Like he was actually sprinting, trying to.
The Blazers now with that free throw.
But it needs to be. And they have put themselves in precarious conditions at times because of it. And we saw it the last time the Blazers were here. When Delano Banton led the charge in that fourth quarter to make it a close game.
Booker gets some separation, knocks down a jumper. Suns have lost on the road recently to New Orleans by 2. Here's Simons with a quick three that won't go. Short hop taken by Jones, up to Booker. No. Banton with it. Blazers still alive, down 12. Up the floor, Advia, drive and kick. Grant with a three. Needed that one. Kamara shot. Kamara rolls it in, and that means with a purchase of $2 or more, only in the McDonald's app. Be sure. Long range. Allen 4 of 9 tonight from 3. Simons crossing over to the baseline, and Durant.
Matter for not only the rest of this season, but throughout their careers. Like what Denny just, that a coach can't draw up, it's instinctual, and you got to use your basketball IQ of when to go, when not to go, who to go on, that kind of thing. And we've seen it from Denny, we've seen it from Tumani throughout, we've seen it from DC, and the veterans as well. They played some good games, a good game here tonight. But just with that young group, when I think of those guys, Kev, really collaborating potentially for a long time together, it could turn out to become a special defense.
Banton shot won't go. Tipped by Grant outside, making a play on it as Kamara keeps it alive for Simons. And he sends in a 3. 106, 45 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Jones up the floor. 3 wheels over here to Booker. Sees a double coming, gets rid of it to Allen. 12 on the shot clock, 33 seconds to play. And the Blazers will just let.
Now this becomes a must-stop possession.
Play on. They're not going to foul. Here's comes Allen in the lane. Good defense. They flex, but they don't break. Advia a hard push up the floor. Banton finds Grant for 3. Yes, sir. Got to get to
They
him.
can't play the clock out. They got to go for it.
There's not going to be enough time here. Kamara reaching, but with 7 and 2 tips, not their job. Suns on the inbounds. Booker will take it, and that definitely was a foul as Advia got it. That's obviously about the team, and they will always add. They're learning by doing. Here's Booker. 12 shooting from 3. Inbounds deflected by Durant, trying to keep it in play, does, but the Blazers end up with it. Grant a 3, in and out, and that will be that.